Well, happy Friday. You know what that means. It's time for another weekly update of me quitting my job and owning my own comic book shop. But before we get into those updates and exciting announcements, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification so you don't miss any future updates or episodes. So before I get into kind of the breakdown for things that have happened over this last week and kind of the end of the month wrap up, I just want to share my gratitude with all of you. You know, I have been doing this. We're coming, it's end of October. I've almost been doing this now for a full year, full time, right? I left my job in January. We're about 9 months in. 2021 is coming to an end. And honestly, I had never thought I would make it this far. I thought surely at this point I would have had to go back and find a new job or something. And I just got to say, if it wasn't for, the grace of God first, of course, but all of you, my followers, my subscribers, people that support me, not just here on YouTube, but across social media, I wouldn't be able to do this without you. And your words of encouragement, your words of positivity and things like that, they truly mean the world to me. For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to have the freedom to pursue my passions, to own my own business. And that's been made possible to me, like I said, through the grace of God, but through all of you as well. And I never thought it would make it this far. The business has been doing really great. It's been growing really steadily. The pull list continues to grow. We're at almost 300 subscribers here on YouTube. My personal TikTok has over 17,000. The business TikTok has almost 4,000, and it's just incredible. I love making content for all of you. I love talking about comic books, talking about movies, and talking about things that I'm passionate about, and being able to share that love of things with all of you. And it really means the world to me that y'all give me a couple minutes of your day to share that with you. And I just wanted to open up by just sharing that gratitude with all of you. But yeah, let's get into the updates, starting off with social media. Like I said, we're at almost 300 subscribers here on YouTube, which is just incredible. I love making these videos for y'all. I love being able to share a little bit more of my thoughts and feelings on things and talking about some of the things in a longer format compared to some of the other platforms I'm on. And I'm really grateful for all of you. I really enjoy making these videos, like I said, and I'm going to be adding a new series, hopefully in the next week or so. That series is going to be called Comic Shop Talk. At least that's like the tentative name. Basically, what I'm going to be talking about are things like, comic book collecting, do's and don'ts, what about getting comic books graded? We're going to talk about NFTs, hopefully get interviews with other content creators, comic book writers and artists, people that are active within the industry of comic books and sharing news and updates and things like that. But I got some interviews lined up for that. I have some great content lined up. We're going to start off by talking about NFTs and kind of their future in comic books. I don't know what day those are going to be dropping on. Those kind of might be sporadic, but keep an eye out for those. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, you don't have that bell notification, be sure you hit those because I'm really excited to bring that series out and to share it with all of you. Other great things, have broken almost 4,000 followers on TikTok for the GTX Comics page, which is fantastic. It has been the #1 avenue for selling and for getting referrals to my website, which is great. And I'm continuing to pour more energy into that and to do those packaging videos. People really seem to be responding to them, which is fantastic. If you're not subscribed to GTX Comics on TikTok and on Instagram, that's where I do all of like the stock updates and everything. I do unboxing videos. I do packaging videos of customers' orders. So you can get some great content on there, and as well as see the new things that are coming into stock. Like this week, got a big shipment of DC Comics, Flash Rebirth run, New 52 Green Lantern, some Batman comics, The Batman Who Laughs, Superman comics. A lot of great stuff came in this week. Have some more stuff on the way. So make sure you're following those pages on social media. The links are going to be down in the description below. And just make sure you're following because, like I said, I post a lot of great updates on there for things that, you might be interested in. Another thing that I'm working on in the background is I'm working on even more things to help y'all with your comic book collecting journey that I'm going to be releasing hopefully before the end of the year is kind of the tentative plan. I'm working on starting a book club, like a virtual book club, so we can get together and talk on a Discord about comic books. And I'll be reading hopefully the same title or something, or same series, and we can talk about it and just kind of have like an area where we can all hang out and exchange ideas and talk comics. That's something that I'm working on as well. So keep an eye out for those updates. Make sure you're following the G.I. Joel across social media because I post everywhere. I'm on TikTok, the G.I. Joel 1 on Twitter. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. Just make sure you're following everywhere because I'm going to continue to post those updates and just kind of expand the amount of stuff that I'm trying to do for y'all to kind of help you in your comic book collecting, and so that we can all kind of come together and create a community of people who just love comics and want to talk about them. And last up for this week's updates, going to talk about the sales and revenue, stuff like that. Kind of a shorter update, like I said. said, I have a lot of things in the works, so I had to keep this video short so that I can get back to working on those other things. Ending this month pretty strong, well over $2,000 in revenue sales, which it is kind of the pattern that I was expecting, and that pattern is developing where every other month seems to be a little bit stronger. I do expect next month to be even better with, Venom, Hulk, Devil's Reign. A lot of big series are going to be dropping next month for DC alone. I'm not even sure of what, Marvel. I don't even sure what DC is going to be dropping, but a lot of great stuff coming out in the next month. So it has been that steady pattern though of what, like I said, where it's like every other month there is like a spike in sales. This pull list continues to grow. Had another record month on the pull list. If you're interested in setting up a pull list with GTX Comics, it does come with some great benefits, such as 20% off all of your subscribed orders. You get to place special orders for things like trades, graphic novels, omnibuses. All of those are also 20% off. You can get your comic shipped to you, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly is the most common. But you can make sure you're not missing out on any issues. You get everything that you're looking to read. If you have a pull list, go ahead, sound off in the comments. Let everyone know what you think of it. I'm sure, I do my best to pour a lot of energy into those pull list customers. But the link will be down in the description if you are interested in joining the GTX Comics pull list program. Well, that is it for this week's update. I just want to say again, thank you all so much for being a part of this journey with me. I am so grateful to all of you for helping make this dream of mine possible, of being a full-time content creator and owning my own comic book shop. I really do love and appreciate every single one of you. Make sure, sound off in the comments. Let me know what you do this week. You have anything exciting going on this weekend? I'd love to get a chance to get to talk to you and just connect with you a little bit. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification, like I said, so you don't miss any future updates or episodes. And I'll see you later.